Ryan Cole, thanks for coming in. Split squad, as happens a lot in the outdoor season, indoor season as well. But Texas, California last week, some good performances.
It was very productive for the weekend. So we had 4 meets in 2 states, kind of broke up to go to the most conducive places for each event area. And it was really kind of the first big weekend of the outdoor season. So you have people coming off spring break, or maybe some schools still on their spring break. You start to emphasize warm weather locations early on in the outdoor season to try to mitigate the weather impact. You saw a lot of people competing this past weekend all across the NCAA. But for us, it was a very productive weekend.
For sure, and some records were broken, and some people definitely need some shout-outs.
Yeah, we had 3 new school records, which was really cool to see. So Derek Hackett's continued to progress in the intermediate hurdles. He made the NCAA prelim as a freshman. That was definitely a learning experience, small fish, big pond sort of thing. But he's really took that experience in, got back the next year as a sophomore, advanced through the first round, and then in the final at the prelim was in a really good spot, but kind of struggled over the end of that race. And we said, hey, give it another year, keep chipping away at this thing. So to open up this year in the intermediate hurdles, he sets a new school record, running low 50 seconds, right at that 50-second barrier. Where once you start getting under 50 seconds, that's kind of a next level run. So right now he's number 6 in the NCAA, new school record. So that was very awesome to see. Texas Tanner, every time he throws the hammer each week, seems to go a little further. So reset his school record from last weekend this weekend. So he's right now number 16 in the NCAA, so top 20, which is again very good, but he's also been consistent, right? So establishing that consistency, it doesn't need to be his best day to continue advancing or qualifying for the NCAA championships or being an All-American, just being steady at his performance level and still seeing it incrementally improve. So that was really awesome to see. And then Taylor Rio, it seems like every meet we go to, she's going to set a record in something, which you can't take that for granted, but again, it's just really a nice compliment, but also indicative of her performance level right now. So this one happened to be in the 200. And indoor, we have a lot of meets, whether it's at the Air Force Academy or up in Boulder or down at our conference meet in Albuquerque, where it traditionally is, that they're at altitude. And so, there's always, it's kind of an altitude taxation. Like you run a mark at altitude and they add a little bit of time on because, you ran it at altitude. So to go to sea level and run faster than she's ever run before in the 200 and validate some of those performances that she had, it's not just an altitude thing, it's a Taylor Rio thing. So it's really cool to see her run 24:04 and set the school record. And I think she'll continue to progress from there. So, but we also had some really good performances with people knocking out NCAA preliminary marks. Luke Combs ran the number 2 fastest 10K all time. He's number 20 in the NCAA right now, running 28:24. So that's pretty awesome to see. Missed the school record by 4 seconds over 25 laps and 6 miles. 4 seconds is incremental each lap, right? So I know he was a little bummed about that, but that's still a really, really strong run. Braden Holcomb opening up in the deck. He's number 10 in the NCAA right now. We had a couple of our steeplechasers open up with Jason Renzi and Rachel Kreitzer. I believe they're number 14 and number 22 in the NCAA right now. So, again, very good start for the program. But, we had 12 performers that impacted our all-time top 10 performer list. So that was, again, kind of indicative of a very productive weekend. But still, I told the team in our meeting yesterday, it's still kind of the beginning of an outdoor season. It goes fast, but we still have a lot of work to do. So good start, and hopefully sets us up for a great finish.
And the work continues this week. You head up to Boulder, kind of more of a team gathering this time. What does that do to a team? Like you're split up, you're together, you're split up, you're together. And, as far as the team concept is concerned.
Yeah, we talk about this being a team sport and a team approach. And so we really emphasize that within our program. So there is a dynamic where you're split up that way. But with social media now and with people keeping in contact with each other, you're watching results. We have all the results link sent out to the team, regardless whether you're, like last week being spring break, we may have had some people at home. We may have had some people at USAFA. We had some people in Austin, Texas. We had some people in the Bay Area in California. They all are watching the results, getting to see what their teammates are doing. But there's nothing like all coming together at the same place and being there to support each other. And I think that really helps set up that type of dynamic and environment when you go to a conference championship where you can't go out and win a conference meet as a team, by yourself. You're going to need your teammates. If that final score has Air Force on top, it's going to take a lot more than 1, 2, or 5 people. And so it very much is a full team effort with everyone everyone contributing. So we're excited about this weekend, heading up to Boulder, but then we go back to LA. We take more of the group together, same location, but then go to different meets again in that vicinity to try to have the best competitive opportunities. And then we'll come together for some relay races at the end of the month at Drake, and then use our home meet as a tune-up and honor our seniors at the beginning of May, and then we're into the championship season in the Mountain West meet. So, off to a good start here, but always looking forward to seeing how it fits into the bigger picture. But we feel pretty good about what we accomplished this weekend and excited to move ahead.
Fantastic. Coach Cole, thanks for the time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.